The Dalai Lama, named as one of the most influential people in the world, addresses huge auditoriums and has touched many hearts. The Dalai Lama is in exile since China's invasion in his homeland, Tibet. Hence, traveling the world as a lecturer on human values, the Dalai Lama has ironically become a citizen of the world. Loved by many, some may argue that the Dalai Lama is a star. The 74-year-old Tibetan spiritual leader is an icon, as many admire his philosophy and his way of life, to find one's inner peace, even through the clouds. The National Endowment Democracy awarded the Dalai Lama with the Democracy Service Medal here at the Library of Congress here in Washington, D.C. today, a day after the Dalai Lama's meeting with U.S. President Barack Obama. NED presented this award to the Tibetan leader for his views on a democratic government and his ethics on human dignity.
That is, as you know, the promotion of human value in order to bring a peaceful world, peaceful family, peaceful individual.
He's a Buddhist monk that has gotten attention around the world for not just his spiritual teachings, but for his political struggle. Like the Buddhist monks in Burma who have revolted against the Burmese military government, peacefully marching for democracy, the Dalai Lama is the symbol of nonviolence as he calls for Tibet's autonomy from China's occupancy in Tibet. Compared to heroes like Gandhi and Martin Luther King Jr., the Dalai Lama uses diplomacy to resolve political conflict. The Dalai Lama is a proponent of Burma's movement of democracy and a supporter of a fellow Nobel laureate, Burma's Lady Aung San Suu Kyi.
Not least, the Dalai Lama has been a consistent voice of solidarity for Aung San Suu Kyi and other democratic dissidents.
Tibet and Burma are similar countries, as both their people have spent decades on their struggles for freedom and continue the fight today. Tibet has its icon of freedom, His Holiness the Dalai Lama, while the Burmese are hopeful for their freedom by following their leader, Daw Aung San Suu Kyi, the leader of the National League of Democracy, who has been imprisoned for over 14 out of the 20 years. Tibet and Burma share many qualities. Both are Buddhist countries, close in proximity, isolated, and are heavily under the influence of China. Though both seem powerless, they have a strong support from the international community, rooting for the people's freedom. And the Dalai Lama, with his international fame and influence, helps raise a voice for human rights and democratic values in not just Burma and Tibet, but around the world. Kaylin, Voice of America, Washington, D.C.